Hello everyone, welcome back to 100 Line Last Defense Academy, baby. Finally, we're back to this game. It's been like, I think 3 days since we haven't played this, which is probably a new record in the past 2 months or something. But I've been missing this one. It's been a minute. Hello Pata, welcome. I see you're using the Zubida cat emoji, and I approve that because that's a very cute emoji. Okay, so last time in 100 Line Last Defense Academy, we had quite some things happening. I feel like most of the session was just me kind of gushing over the kiss scene of Tsubasa and Takumi, because that scene was so phenomenal. It made me cry. It just made my day, that entire scene, because of course, like, we decided to trust the sponsor in finding locations with invaders for us to get Tsubasa on the top of the leaderboards, and then they pointed us toward this mansion where we found a bunch of humans, right? And that was weird because we were like thinking that humans were not even in this planet anymore. And then we decided to actually kill these humans because the sponsor revealed they're actually armatures that are gonna eventually be turned into fighting invaders, right? Into like actually combat units. So they are actually targets of the invader hunt, and they are worth a lot of points, and thus that's why Takumi decided to kill them in order to protect Tsubasa. But then after he did that, he was like in bed for a bunch of days, kind of drowning in the guilt of the action, and then nobody could get him up except by Tsubasa, who was like kind of like fantasizing about the future they could spend together as a family, and then she gave him a kiss, and it was the most beautiful thing in the world, and it was absolutely awesome. In the meantime, Takemaru died at the end of round 3 on day 78. Unfortunately, he was the one to bite the dust. However, he went off on good terms. He was glad that he was the one who did, because that meant he protected Kako and Ima. And now his last wish for us was that we would forgive the two. And now Kako and Ima are indeed in our team. They have joined us, and we're fully willing to go forward with our operation of taking down the sponsor. So we have discovered a bunch of new things about the sponsor. Yugamu has identified that the remains of his dead body when he exploded at the end of round 2 were several days old. So either that means that there was a time skip between when they exploded and when we woke up, or that that sponsor is actually a dead body, right? So that he was actually a zombie. So we're dealing with some sort of like necromancy bullshit maybe, and that like gets us into a sort of a pickle in terms of leaving dead bodies around. Thankfully, Yugamu has collected all the dead bodies of Gaku, Kiyoshika, Kurara, Shoma, Takemaru, and Eito here, and also he took off the bombs inside of them so that the sponsor could not get a handle on those. Hiruko's body is supposedly buried somewhere out there, and Moko is, well, maybe still alive even in New Gang's time prison. We don't actually know, but at least these 6 bodies are safe. So whatever bodies the sponsor decides to use, he cannot use those at the very least, you know. So yeah, we were basically discussing how to proceed with our operations now, and we decided on not going after Daosha first, but going after the sponsor, because you know, he's kind of like the worst part in this entire thing, and if we take him down, we can organize ourselves much better. The 4th round is gonna start on day 86 and end on day 100, so we really don't want to play that. We want to take down this guy for good, and we're planning on using like Yugamu's Cryptoglobin poison alongside Nozomi again, because she does not have a bomb inside of her, meaning the sponsor cannot explode her if he wants. The last thing that happened the last time was that Darami kind of pointed out how the game does not have like rules for winning, right? There's no like rules that specify how players can win the game, and that struck as odd a little bit for Takumi, so definitely something to keep in mind.
Ready, soldiers, it's time to hit the hay.
I can use mine too. Yeah, I like immediately associate this emoji to you now, just because of how many times you used it.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Here we go.
Ah.
Our break time ends tomorrow. The fourth round will start in 2 days. I didn't want to play this game anymore. I've been hoping we could take out the sponsor before it started, but getting flustered now solves nothing. I should just go to bed. I slept into bed and laid down with every intention of sleeping. But it was not to be. My mind was still actively thinking about Darumi's words from the afternoon, and sleep had all but fled from me. Yeah, like, I was actually thinking about this too. I like that emote. To me, it feels like someone sipping their tea in anticipation for the Sherman event. To me, it looks like a bowl of popcorn, right? Like that's always how I thought it was, at least. Like they're just like holding this bowl of popcorn, just waiting to watch the movie, right? It's kind of like when you're at the theater and like they play a billion trailers, and when the movie starts, you actually ended your entire popcorn bowl. But yeah, I was thinking about this the other time. I wonder, okay, so here's the thing. The invader hunt, right? Who is the sponsor in this invader hunt? The sponsor is not the person orchestrating the invader hunt. The sponsor, I feel like the sponsor is either some sort of player on the invader hunt, or he's just like an authority figure, but he's not the one who commandeers the invader hunt. And case in point, we know that the bees do not obey him, they just obey the rules of the invader hunt. And here's the thing. The sponsor is also bound to the rules, right? He's like forbidden to harm us unless we actually break any of the rules. Because like one of the rules of the invader hunt is that the sponsor shall not physically injure the students unless they break any rules. So here's like my 2 cents. If the sponsor is also bound by the rules, that means there's like someone else above him that's orchestrating this thing, right? And he's just the one who lays out the rules to us. But we know that there's hidden rules in this game. We know that there's a rule about absorbing other people's points if you kill them. Case in point, Darumi and Hiriko. So here's like where my mind's at. I feel like the sponsor is hiding the rules that actually get us to victory, and maybe we have to figure them out, and that's our way to beat them. So even if you got rid of him, it won't fix the issue. Exactly. That's one of the problems, right? But like, that's like where my mind was at. If we do figure out the rule of winning, we win the invader hunt, right? Because there's gotta be a rule of winning. Because otherwise it doesn't make sense. I'm pretty sure that's like where we're going with this.
There's no clear rule explaining how the players can win this game. I bet the sponsor's hoping it'll drag on forever. Oh, just knock me out now.
I didn't know why I was so hung up on that one point. And I still couldn't find an answer no matter how hard I thought about it. Eventually, I finally started drifting off. Because I fell asleep with the lights on, my sleep was shallow that night. But I did dream. Is this the dream where Nozomi gets captured by the... Wait a second. Ponta, do you remember that one dream where Nozomi was captured by one of the big invaders, and then she was like, Takumi, you must survive, run away, or something like that? Do you remember that one dream? Tell me if you remember that dream, because I have a theory about that one. Remember, dude, I think I need to go back to see if this is how it played out. But I think, dude, in that dream, there was actually like a point in that dream where Nozomi was wearing the sponsor suit, right? Like she was wearing the sponsor suit, and then like his vision like changed, and then he saw like Nozomi's shape. It's hard to explain. I don't even know how to explain that, but that was such a weird sequence because like the invader was holding someone, and we didn't know who that was. I think it was the suit, but then like he morphed into Nozomi. And I never thought of that until now. Okay. I don't... Yeah, I'm gonna need to go back. I actually need to like go back and check this out. And I don't even remember when it happened, so I'm gonna have to do some digging here. Give me a second. Now, this is important. This is very, very important. Now, let me look at my notes here. My notes are gonna help. Did it happen at timeline 1, actually? Oh my god. This is gonna be hard to find. Okay, I found it. It was on day 84, so this is the same dream. This is the same dream, boy. Okay. Let me just pull up the video. Dude, this is cooking. It was in timeline 0, yeah. So it wasn't a case where she morphed from the suit into Nozomi. She morphed from Karawa into Nozomi. So I just remembered it wrong. I just like gaslighted myself for a little bit here. Hang on. Let me just pull the exact moment where it happened now that I know the day. Give me just a second. I know this is annoying, but I just need to see. Just need to see it for myself. Okay. Found it. Okay, no, that was just, yeah, that was just Nozomi and Karawa shenanigans. There was no suit. Yeah, I just gaslit myself. But this is the dream we're gonna have. It's the same day, day 84. Thank God I have this in my notes. That roach wasn't a regular one. It could fly. Did you actually face it off later? Oh, I'm so sorry for you. Good morning, dude. In those dreams, I relived the events that had occurred since the sponsor showed up. Don't worry, I will not lay a finger on any of you. The game will immediately cease if the sponsor harms a participant without just cause. Ah, so that's the rule verbatim. So technically speaking, dude, if we get the sponsor to actually harm one of us without just cause, that actually is one way to end it, right? Never thought of this. I guess I never, like, took this rule too, like, I never thought too much into it. Interesting. I slept on the couch, oh my god. I hope you had a good night of sleep, at least. The game will immediately cease if the sponsor harms a participant without just cause. The forceful ending of the game was the only thing that could be constructed as a player victory. Maybe that was why I got so hung up on what Darumi said. Because a player victory condition actually did exist. The next scene to flash across my mind was Yugumo being blown up by the second sponsor. That's right. They didn't actually harm him. That's why they had to revive Yugumo. Oh, that makes sense. Because if they had straight up killed Yugumo, it would be a violation of the rules. The Invader Hunt didn't end then, even though they'd murdered a player. That was because Yugumo attacked the sponsor for... Well, okay, the rules are a little finicky, but I get the idea. Because, like, Yugumo technically didn't even touch him, so... You know... It couldn't be considered as a real break, at least. I guess I see the logic, but it's a little finicky. The current sponsor carried that terrible remote control capable of blowing us up everywhere they went. The scene changed and I saw the bodies of our friends that Yugumo had secured. The bombs on top of the coffins, Yugumo has surgically removed them post-mortem. It was blown up by one himself. He must have abhorred their very existence. This terrifying weapon was tucked away in the bodies of all my friends.
It's an unspoken rule that an older brother takes the place of his sister when she faces certain death.
Next, the memory of Ima and Kako asking to join our team surfaced in my mind. Ima declared that he would die on behalf of Kako. His determination touched me. Just then, I sat up in bed, suddenly wide awake.
Huh?
Oh! Okay, Takumi, cook! I found it! I found it! I had an epiphany while sifting through those memories in my dreams. I found a way to end this game. I ran out of my room and went to wake Yugumo and Darami. Do you have any idea what Takumi has just cooked, man? I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think. It has to involve Ima and Kako somehow. It has to involve Ima and Kako somehow based on, like, the flow of his thoughts. Huh. What is it, Takumi? It's the dead of the night, you know. Yeah, what do you want? I was just about to go visit Mistress Tsubasa in her room. Listen, guys, I finally found it. I found a way to end the invader hunt. Do you mean you found a way to definitively kill the sponsor? No, we're not going to kill the sponsor. We're going to end the game. Huh? What now? Is there any difference? Yes, because if you just make the sponsor hit someone without just cause, you end the game. And I think that's what you're getting at, but I don't know how you're gonna get to that. I wonder if, like, it was what I said, they're gonna, like, try to get the sponsor to hit them without it being just cause, in the sense that, like, okay, let's say that Takumi tries to attack the sponsor, and so the sponsor has a just cause to hit Takumi, but then, like, Ima jumps in front of Takumi, and the sponsor actually harms Ima. Would that end the game? I got it. Cook, Ponta. They could switch Ima and Kako's body. You flipping genius. You flipping genius. Oh my god. You flipping genius. Oh, that's 100% it. We're gonna need to do some surgery. I hope Yugumo can actually do that, because remember, I did say that in the last session that if Yugumo took out the bombs inside of the others, he knows how to surgically remove them. So hopefully he can do that with people who are alive as well. If that's what he thought, that's so crazily smart. You are also pretty smart for thinking it up. I think it would have taken me a while. I was more thinking on simpler terms. I was like, you know, thinking we just get in front of them. But then again, I guess they would use, the first thing that you would use to hurt us is the controller, right? Oh, beautiful. Great job. Great job. I'm jealous. As different as chalk and cheese, conflating the two was our first mistake. I shared my new strategy with my friends. Their reaction. That does sound like it could be worth a try. Yeah, and I feel like Ima's the one who's gonna get blown up. Kako's gonna hit the sponsor, and then he's gonna press the button on Kako, but Ima's gonna blow up because he's willing to sacrifice his life for his sister. Yeah, you got it, Panta. Great job, dude. Oh my fucking god, so smart. I'm jealous, man. I'm jealous that you figured this out before I did. But it's Yugamo's handiwork that'll make her break the whole thing. You sure it's gonna work?
Huh?
I'm sure. He's already taken out 6 of those things. You can probably do it blindfolded by now, right? So fucking good. I've never done it on a living patient before, okay? Don't come crying to me if I end up killing you instead. Wait, so Takumi is gonna do it? Okay. I love the split. I actually fucking adore it too. It's so good, brother. Ah, so good. Doesn't matter. We can keep coming back with the revival-matic until you get it right. You're making this sound like some kind of peaceful picnic. Well, I'll give it a try. It's the job of a leader's aide to pander to his every whim and fancy, after all. We don't have much time, so let's start right away. I need you two to come with me to the biolab. We quietly and stealthily made our way to the biolab, taking care not to be discovered by the sponsor.
Oh.
Take off your clothes and lie down on that table over there. Are we getting Dadomi fan service? Are we getting Dadomi fan service? Dadomi and I complied with Yugamo's instructions, stripping down with our backs to each other. You better show me a CG. I have to let 2 boys see me naked. Gross. I might as well go the whole 9 yards and start making the O face now. Yes. Come on, this is an emergency. It's not like we've got any ulterior motives.
So says the pervert trying to sneak glances at my boobs.
Please, please, please. I'm gonna tell Mistress Tsubasa about this.
Huh?
I wasn't looking. I didn't see anything. You ready? Then let's do this. Oh, but first, some anesthetic. Yugamo poked a syringe into my neck as I lay on the table. There was a sharp, prickling pain for a moment, and then my vision turned blurry. I began to feel lightheaded and... Brother, I can't believe they did me this dirty. Oh, no. Oh!
You did it.
I'll be in my room if you need me. I fucking love this game, man. Oh my god. Dude. Okay. I am surprised that Yugamo needed a cut this big just to remove the bomb. Like, this is actually terrifying. Cause like, the bomb was pretty small actually, but how was it positioned exactly? That's actually absurd, man. I wish I could have guessed this in 2. He literally split them open in 2. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, exactly, man. That's wild. Oh. Beautiful.
Great! Now I'm damaged goods. On the bright side, this scar makes it look like I was in an epic sword fight or something. A scar on the back would have been a swordsman's shame.
Removing that thing from a living body was certainly different. I was out of my element. Anyway, better put your clothes on. The opening ceremony for the 4th round is about to begin.
So, man, I fucking love this route. We quickly got dressed, hiding the large scars on our chest under our clothes. And then...
Good morning, people of Last Defense Academy.
The 4th round of the Invader Hunt will now begin. Gather at the Leisure Lounge so I can explain the rules. This is it. It's do or die time. Yugo and I will go on ahead and tell the others about the plan. Come join us when you're ready, Takumi. Yeah, I'll be right there. After parting ways with Tatami and Yugumo, I went back to my room and got changed. Once that was done... we all dashed to the Leisure Lounge. It was time for a showdown. Got changed. I mean, yeah, I guess those clothes were like maybe bloody or something, cause like of the scar. I guess it makes sense. Finally, although, what's with that getup of yours? The sponsor seemed a little confused by my appearance. Do you have anything different on? Oh. Okay, that explains it then. They're using the suit either way. They took them off though. Yeah, but I guess like even with the stitches done, it would still like get blood on the shirt if you put it immediately after. But I guess they're just using the suit. Safety precaution, I guess. Yeah, I'm trying to like think how they're gonna do this. Because like, actually what happened, Ponta, is they didn't, like, they... Do we know if they actually swapped the bombs? Because, like, it only, like, the text only said that they were removed. It doesn't say that they were switched, but I think that's what the game wants to, like, do. It wants, like, to surprise us with the twist that they were actually switched and not removed, right? So, like, I don't see the point of just, Yeah, otherwise, why would both of them remove them? Exactly. And they did say they don't want to kill the sponsor. They want to make him falter on his rules. So it only makes sense, right? It was only natural since I was wearing the same thing they were. I stood before them in the suit that Hiruko had retrieved at the cost of her life. Takumi, why are you dressed like that? What's going on, Takumi? Hey, playing along. Everyone else looked equally confused. That was the act they were supposed to be putting on. Ah, so you already discussed it with them. I smell a big fat rat. Is this your version of a taunt? Coming here in that suit can only mean one thing, am I right? That depends on your response. I answered the sponsor in a calm, quiet voice. One question for you, sponsor. Zubida, I am so sorry that you missed the scene that just played out. Oh my fucking god. Good afternoon, buddy. You've been hounding and pestering me ever since you showed up. Why? I thought I told you before. It's 'cause you're the most entertaining one here. You're such a little goody-goody, which also makes you capable of the cruelest decisions. A pair of goody two-shoes would happily step into the most disgusting puddle of filth to protect someone if they could. I just knew you would provide top-class entertainment if I pushed you into a corner, and that's exactly what you did. Are your hands still stained with the blood of those people you murdered in Code Blood, serial killer Takumi? The sponsor's jeering laughter echoed throughout the room. Okay, now's the perfect time to act angry. I'm glad you were so entertained, and I hope you're ready for more. Let's see how fun you find this. Wait, Mr. Sumino, what are you thinking? That's against the rules.
Down, Darumi, down. You can't be serious about this.
Don't do it, Takumi. Everyone tried to stop me. Of course, this was all part of the act too. What are you actually trying to do, dude? We needed to make it seem like I was acting on my own, totally independent of the others. That was the scene they were trying to present to the bees hovering above. Let go. I've made up my mind. I have to do this. I shook off the pleas of the others. The sponsor has to pay for what they did. For making me kill other humans. Ah! I charged at the sponsor at full speed, knife in my hand. The bees swooped toward me with the familiar cacophony of beating wings. Obviously, they meant to suck the blood of the Royal Blaker dry. But their stingers couldn't penetrate the suit I was wearing. I guess it makes sense, right, Ponta? Because the sponsor did say that they blew up Yugamo the first time, but they did say the second time some of you decides to attack me, I won't be so forgiving. I'm gonna use the bees. So it actually makes sense that they would actually use the suit here. Okay, I follow. I don't know like the aftermath of this, but I follow so far. I raised the knife. The suit could repel any cryptic globing-based attacks, but was weak against physical attacks. Even a knife should be able to break through it. Is this a act? No, never mind.
You really didn't think this through, Takumi. Have you forgotten my other weapon?
Okay, now you're not gonna be able to do that. Or you're gonna blow up Darumi. What's gonna happen? The sponsor took out the remote control. And before the sponsor takes out a karate move and gets rid of him without the remote. That would be very funny.
Sheesh, I was hoping you could entertain me for a while more before you broke. Alas, all good things must come to an end.
Dude, Darumi's gonna get blown up.
So long, Takumi. Let's play again in our next lives.
The sponsor pressed the detonation button for the bomb in my body. So, this is Darumi, I assume, right? But I wasn't the one who got blown up. Yeah? Okay, Ponta, I'm gonna give you a fucking salute. You were good. You were good at this. You're better than I. You're like I said, man, you're sometimes way better than I am at predicting things, even though I'm the detective. I'm the one with detective games experience here. Instead, it was Darumi. Darumi and I will exchange the bombs in our bodies. When I violate the rules, the sponsor will press the button for my bomb. But when I do that, the one who actually explodes will be Darumi, who hasn't broken any rules at all. Right. That'll fulfill the victory condition of this game. The game will immediately cease if the sponsor harms a participant without just cause. That's how we win. And it's so clever because remember what I said, Ponta, about, okay, if we kill the sponsor, the game does not end because there's a higher entity involved. So by not actually doing the kill and going with the actual loophole on the rule, we do finish the game. So this actually works out beautifully. Ponta game dev confirmed once more. Yeah, Ponta developed 100 Line, not Danganronpa apparently. Which is crazy. Yeah, round of applause for Mr. Leone. I'm waiting for that. We thought everything was resolved, but yeah, it's totally gonna happen. I'm just waiting for it too. Well, the sponsor really honored that rule, though. They could just change it on the spot. Nah, not really. Not really. They're not the one in charge of the rule. Between the two of them, the sponsors have tampered with the rules of the hunt plenty already. They haven't. They have just hidden rules. They have not, like, actually broken any of the pre-established ones. That's true. The rules seem more like guidelines than anything else, but I have a feeling this one is set in stone. When I was laid up in bed before, the sponsor came to my room and they couldn't attack you. That's one of the reasons why I said that that this would be the perfect plan, because when Takumi was bedridden in guilt, the sponsor was like, I can't toy with you, unfortunately, so I have to like torture you mentally instead of physically, right? I remember that scene. I think better when I'm not under the pressure of a timer. I wish I could torture myself, but alas, that would be against the rules. They sounded genuinely sad when they said that. So this is a rule not even the sponsor with all their authority can change. I think so. The moment they blow up Datami instead of me, something will happen. Maybe they will be executed. Maybe the bees are gonna like actually get a hold of the sponsor. I didn't know how, but the sponsor would be heavily punished. That would give us the opportunity we needed to beat them.
Hold up. You're talking like it's a given that I'll get blown up in your place. Why is it gotta be me? It doesn't matter who does it, right? Couldn't you use Ima or one of those other guys?
Hey!
No, you have to be the one. It absolutely has to be you. I've decided. Why? Because she is. If someone is gonna win the killing game, it has to be Datami because she's the best player. Now, is it something symbolic or something actually like technically important for her to be the one?
Yeah? And why is that?
Because to honor Hiruko or something? Okay. I don't know. Okay. Excuse me. What's wrong with this house? There's a centipede coming out of the dishwasher. You gotta need some like exterminators in there, buddy. Dude. What a strong point Takumi had. I mean, yeah, based. I'm just trying to wrap my head around this. Is this like a way of revenge on his side? Like, oh, you kissed her before me, now you're gonna get exploded, you bitch. I actually don't understand. Yeah, it is a personal grudge. Okay, I got it right at least.
So it's just a personal grudge? You're the normie who needs to blow up and die?
Why do you care? We'll bring you back with the revival medic right away.
Of course I care! This mouth that kissed Lady Tsubasa's delicate lips will be
Destroyed. Oh yeah, that's actually right. It's like the fucking... It's like when you shake off your idol's hand and you don't want to wash it. Good, your homewrecker. Those lips are mine. You're killing me, Takumi. But in a good way. That's the sort of high-handedness I'd expect from a successful leader. Problem resolved. Round of applause for my mother. Goated mother, man. The insect killer. Once I ascertained the bomb had gone off, I took off the suit and stormed toward the sponsor. That was against the rules. You broke the rules, sponsor. Blown up Datami when she didn't do anything at all? That's a grave violation.
You killed Miss Amemiya.
What? Wait. Have you already been revived? I guess you have, right? I don't want to... Okay, now I don't want to get into the clone time-traveling Darumi's theory. I hope she has just been revived already.
Yeah, give her back to us.
Huh?
What the? You're back already? For a while, the sponsor said nothing as we surrounded and hurled accusations at them.
They really had me fooled.
Eventually, they let out a subdued sigh.
Darn it, I totally miscalculated. You switched the bombs in your bodies, huh? When I pressed the detonator, it ended up hurting Darumi without just cause. You're right, I've broken the rules of the game.
So you see,
Therefore, you win.
I officially surrender.
Okay.
That's it?
No more defy denials, sloppy excuse, death please? Nothing at all?
Huh?
I thought you'd bring out at least one last desperate gambit.
What am I supposed to do? Have you seen the state of my unbeatable weapons?
We followed the sponsor's glance to the ceiling. They've been turned off! The game has ended! Oh! Dude, okay. Okay, we're actually like cooking with this.
The bees are falling.
Are they dead?
Turned off, most likely.
Those bees are like embodiments of the game itself. Since the game's over now, of course they're going to die too.
One after another, the beast dropped to the ground. Finally, the last one fell and they were all dead.
See, I have nothing to fight with now. Feel free to do whatever you want to me.
You're definitely not getting off easily. But before that, you want to see their face? Show us your true face and tell us who you really are.
They must be a zombie, right?
Alright, Ponta, now is the time to see if I cooked with this. If this is a time-traveling Darumi, if this is a time-traveling Takumi, I swear to fucking Christ, I'm gonna nut. Or a monster that looks even more hideous. I'm gonna take off your suit now. Resist and you die. Understand?
What's the point of resisting now? Go ahead.
Yugamo quickly and skillfully started removing the suit from the sponsor's body. Soon we would see the face of the person who'd been tormenting us for days on end. Open sesame! Yugamo tore the suit and helmet off from the sponsor in one breath. What? It's fucking Takumi or Darumi, one of the two. Everyone was dumbfounded by the face that had been hiding beneath the suit. I couldn't believe it. It was him all this time? What? So not Takumi, and a him Eito? Siri? FB? But how is it possible? I'm out of this. There's no way. No. Nah. What? My mind is blank. Like... Is this a time-traveling Eito? How does this even work? It must be his corpse used throughout the Himo Enema necromancy. Though the weird thing is that he looks alive, right? That's like the super weird thing. Man, that's so wild. I guess, well, we kind of used on him Siray did the procedure on him that restored, like, the carcass to his original body shape. So I guess it kind of makes sense, right? Whereas if, let's say we used, for example, Kurara's body as the sponsor, it would just be like a weird carcass because they wouldn't have done the procedure to restore the shape of the body after the blood has been sucked out. So I guess it makes sense that he still retains his normal appearance, but what the fuck, brother? Okay. So how's that body we have been touching? I think this might be it. The problem with that is, Yugam was supposed to have this body inside of his room. So what happened to that? Did they steal the body from Yugamu's room? But how? And when? I'm so intrigued. I am actually so intrigued by this. I did not see this coming. Because of course, like, we all made the jokes. At some point in time, we all made jokes. Hey, it's gonna be Eito at the end of the day. Very funny. I'm dumbfounded. Like, I don't know what to say. This caught me off guard. However, I don't think this is Eito. And here's what I mean by this. It is Eito's body, but the one controlling him is not Eito. Right? The higher up behind the sponsor is not Eito. Because the personality does not match. This is not Eito's personality. Not at all. Does not make sense. It's Santa just saying, oh, just young. Okay. Maybe it is. Maybe you're right. Perhaps the sixth body was Moko. It wasn't, Ponta. You need to step out of that stone, dude. Like, it's not. Moko hasn't even died. We just left her behind in the time prison with New Gang when we went back to the academy. So she is either, like, is still alive or just missing. It can be Moko's body. Alright, let's see where this goes. My god.
Hello, Takumi. Guess my secret's out.
Son of a bitch. I fucking love this guy. I have to leave right now, but I gotta get to my buzz and stuff, so catch you later. Good luck, have fun. Thank you for showing up, Artsonist. At least you got to see the review. Okay, this is pretty funny.
Hello, Takumi. Guess my secret's out. I was really hoping I could play the sponsor for a little while more.
Huh.
No way. Eito.
Huh?
Don't tell me you're a zombie. Did his dead body revive somehow? No, his body is still secured in my room. He couldn't have come back from the dead. So is this a time-traveling Eito? Is it a time-traveling Eito? It has to be, right? It has to be a time-traveling Eito from a timeline in which we don't kill him. Meaning there's probably a route where Eito goes back in time. What? Then is this someone else disguised as Eito? I couldn't believe Eito Aotsuki was standing before us again, but there was no mistaking his malicious presence. Sure, really? The real Eito? It's been a while since we spoke face to face like this, hasn't it, Takumi? I am indeed Eito Aotsuki in the flesh. Not the Eito Aotsuki you know, though. I've come from another slightly different world. I think I'm on the right track. I think I've been on the right track for a while. I was just not expecting Eito. I was just not expecting Eito. Not at fucking all. My thoughts were thrown into confusion. How could Eito still be alive? How did he become the sponsor? And as the second sponsor, how was he connected to the first?
You look completely flabbergasted. Wouldn't you like to know who I really am?
That goes without saying. Spit it out already.
You have no right to remain silent. Just what kind of alternate universe did you come from? Why did you make Takumi do that to the people in the mansion?
Oh my god. Oh my god, Panta. Eito wants to decimate the entirety of humanity. We just learned that the invaders are humans. He's trying to use us to exterminate humanity. Oh my god. Oh my god, it just clicked. It just fucking clicked. Oh my god. Oh, brother. Okay, this is clever. This is clever. Now it makes all the sense in the world why he wanted us to go chasing and finding. Oh my god. But they would have done it anyway by defending the school. Nah. That's different. Because defending the school is just like, is just protecting the defense room. And maybe Eito, from like his hindsight in the timeline he knew that wouldn't work. So he cooked up this game where we would actually like go out and hunt the invaders, hunt the humans out there to like properly exterminate them and leave nothing behind. Right? Like, it's like taking an offensive stance rather than a defensive one. Which is what Eito's all about, right? Oh, this makes so much sense, dude.
Calm down, everyone. Don't worry. I'll tell you anything you want to know.
I was surprised. He actually promised to answer our questions without leaving us hanging. Except...
I just have one condition. What is it? I'll only answer questions from Takumi. And we have to be alone.
Oh my god.
No answers if anyone else is there.
Now it makes sense why FB was sick because of a weird presence from another time. Yes, it makes all the sense in the world. From a case that would happen in the future. As he worded it. What? Why do I have to be stuck somewhere alone with you?
Is that a no? Do you really want to turn this offer down? It's the biggest chance you have to get information out of me, team leader.
You've got a lot of nerve. We could always squeeze that information out of you through my various torture techniques.
Oh. You're not much of a professional assassin if you can't tell torture won't work on someone like me, Yugamu. I've already made up my mind. I'll only talk when I'm alone with Takumi.
You're still trying to toy with me at this stage?
Why are you so obsessed with Takumi anyway?
Because I feel like Takumi... I wonder if this is like some sort of paradox, dude. I wonder if Takumi is actually gonna... at the end of this timeline, gonna send Eito back in time. I wonder if this is how this is gonna go. Like, this is so weird.
Why wouldn't I be mean to him? After all, he killed me. You're the version of you that killed me, right? Oh my god, they're so doing that.
Gay sex starts like this exactly, and we love it. Dude, I will say, this is so good. I'm like on the edge of my seat. Cause like, I love it that I was on the right track. I literally knew there's no other way for them to do this than time-traveling shenanigans. It's a time traveler. The sponsor is a time traveler. But I was so dead set on it being Darumi or Takumi. Eito never crossed my mind. But it's possible. It's perfectly I love this. I did kill Eito. Or so I thought. How could he be standing before me again now? So this is all about revenge? You even became the sponsor of the killing game too.
Not really. But I just couldn't get over it, you know? how you offed the other me like you were stamping out a past to be exterminated, looking oh so righteous while you were at it. I wanted to make sure you came to terms with your true vile nature. Then you'd never feel inclined to act self-righteous again.
Damn. That makes sense, actually. Dude, I fucking love Ato.
How does it feel to be an even worse serial killer than me, Takumi?
Just for that? You made me kill those people just for that?
Now that's an expression better suited to a disgusting creature like you. Are you in utter anguish yet? I took over the killing game from the previous sponsor so I could see you looking tortured by guilt and depression.
Interesting. So, are you saying you are not the original sponsor? So yeah, this is just the successor. So who is the original? Or who were the originals? Because there were a bunch.
The game may be over, but my fun has only just begun. Because now it's your responsibility to interrogate me.
I wanted to kill Ato again right there and then to avenge my friends who died in the game. But I knew I couldn't and we needed the information he had. Not only that, but if you kill him, you're just proving his point, brother.
It's starting to smell more and more like the multiverse theory is true. This Ato came from another timeline, right?
Huh?
Does that mean he knows how to travel between timelines? I assume that's because this Ato has killed Takumi in another timeline.
Can we see Takamoto alive again if we go to another timeline?
If this Ato really did come from a different timeline, the information he held was priceless. We could solve our most immediate problems by learning how to travel between timelines from him. We wouldn't have to fight Dalsha or struggle to get the escape pod started up. Nobody else needed to die, but to get that information.
Shall we have a little chat, Takumi? You have to tell me what I want to know first. Like the sensation you felt when you killed those people, the feeling of bathing in the warm blood of your victims. The squelching sound was so nice and satisfying, wasn't it?
In that moment, the faces of those people suddenly surfaced in my mind, clear as day. The faces of the people I had killed. My breathing quickened and I broke out in cold sweat. Ato really did have the potential to be the best assassin in the world. His ability to drive people into dead ends and make them wish they were dead with words alone was unparalleled.
It's not so bad to be caught if I can get to see you looking like that. But I'm nowhere near done yet. Don't think you can get away from that ugly soul of yours for even a moment. I'll be sure to remind you of your sin from now on, every single day.
I could feel the strength leaving my body as Ato laughed at the top of his voice. And to think I thought I'd finally be able to relax after defeating the sponsor and ending the game. I was wrong. My real suffering was only just beginning. After killing Ato, he came back with a firm hand on my ankle, ready to drag me down into hell with him. My killing game wasn't over yet. Save game. Oh! Oh! Oh my... Oh, dude. I am speechless. I did not see this coming. Dude, I was like literally taking my bottle of water to take a sip, and I almost fucking spilled my entire bottle onto myself. She's still half her guilt after all, yeah? She took half of our sins and gave us half of her life. One of the best lines in the entire game. Man, Zomboss is cooking so hard this route. Jesus fucking Christmas, man. Let's see where this goes. My God. It happened so quickly, I barely knew what was going on. Tsubasa picked up the knife I had dropped, lunged forward, and slit Ato's throat with it. I fucking love that Tsubasa's not puking at this. Like, it's so good. It just shows her determination, right? Like, she's so dead set on doing this that it doesn't even affect her on a physiognomical level. Her entire body is telling her, do this, right? No second thoughts. No collateral effects, just determination.
Tsubasa!
Don't you dare bully Takumi. My sweet Takumi.
Aww.
Tsubasa. Anyone who dares to hurt him is going to have to answer to me.
Damn. All of you are such ugly monsters. Ata coughed up blood and collapsed on the ground, and within a few seconds he'd stopped breathing. Jesus Christ, Tsubasa. It's Tsubasa. I ran over and held her in a tight embrace. Aw. I'm sorry. We were supposed to ask him for more information. But I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't bear to see you in so much pain. No need to apologize, Tsubasa. If you hadn't jumped in, I had done the same thing. 3 cheers for Miss Kawana! The sponsor got what was coming to him and it feels so good. Vengeance for Takemaru! Someone like that doesn't deserve to live. I approve of anything Mr. Tsubasa does. Besides, this is the perfect end to a killing game. Kind of. I mean, I guess. She doesn't like yappers. That's bad for me. The perfect end? Hang on.
Killing games just love to drag out the story for as long as possible, and then suddenly drop the ending on you with zero fanfare. You know, without answering any of the subplots it was alluding to the whole time. It's not a real killing game these days if it doesn't end up super abruptly.
Ooh.
That's why this is the perfect end to our killing game. I'm here all day for it.
We haven't answered like 90% of the questions yet. What are you talking about, Tatami? So, is that what she means? Like, does she mean that this ending fits the description? Like, it dragged on and it didn't answer any of the questions, and that's why it's the perfect ending? I don't know. I'm a little confused on the way this is worded. And so the invader hunt ended abruptly, in perfect killing game style, 60 days after it began. As relieved as I was, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't bothered by the many unanswered questions it left behind. But there was no time for us to run around trying to solve those mysteries now. The game was over, and that meant we had more important matters to deal with. Daosha. With our eyes keenly focused on the prize of a true happy ending, we quickly moved toward our next objective. Interesting.
Huh.
Oh, okay. Good thing we actually, went over this.
Unfortunately, Eito Aotsuki's cryptoglobin is not strong enough to power the pod.
Right, I didn't think it would be that easy. I wonder, by the way, Tsubasa did not suck Eito's cryptoglobin, right? She just killed him because she killed him with a regular knife, not a class weapon. So, I was gonna say whoever absorbs his cryptoglobin might have the power to travel back in time, but I guess not. We had drained all the we had drained all the blood out of Eito's body and pumped it into the escape pod's fuel tank, but it still wasn't enough.
Even though he was so strong, Eito's cryptoglobin is totally useless.
If you really think about it, 80% of his strength came from those bees.
Speaking of the bees, I have analyzed their remains and discovered something. They're a type of combat organism or school invader, to use your name for them.
Huh. Huh. What? Wait, this is important. This changes a couple things.
So those bees used to be human?
Yeah, there's that too.
I hypothesized that the first sponsor found and attacked a combat organism factory. From there, they must have coerced the manufacturers into creating these bee-like units with enhanced power and functionality.
I wonder if that's the case, because the sponsor themselves didn't have power over the bees. The bees were bound to the rules, so I assume it was someone above. But why did the bees all die at once when the sponsor broke the rules?
Perhaps because of a divine pact to prevent the sponsor from harming the participants without due cause.
Fair enough. Divine pact?
A wish made to God, if you will. Do you not also offer something in return when making a wish to your god? I'll be a good girl, so please let Father's surgery be a success. Things like that.
Peculiar line, by the way. I wonder if this has any external meanings. I'm gonna keep that in mind. There are also the two sponsors not connected to the Invader Hunt. Exactly, those are on my mind as well. I just have no idea what to make out of them. Literally no fucking clue. So in this case, I won't harm the players without due cause, so please grant these bees great strength. The sponsor, no, the people who built these bees made a wish like that.
And God granted them that wish?
So God really exists? That's the conclusion we're arriving to.
The strong belief that he exists is the key. Divine blood grows in strength by binding itself to emotions. And the strongest feeling in this world is devotion.
Interesting, so, Parmouth? You're up. Interesting. I wonder if her beloved was God then. Because, like... Huh. Interesting. We're getting, like, into weird-ass territories here. Let's keep going.
God, you say? That scale's too grand for a little guy like me to comprehend. Just who was the first sponsor, anyway?
Time to pull a Nietzsche with God is dead. Exactly. Gotta bring out all the philosophers in this game, man.
They're still completely shrouded in mystery. Sorry, guys, if I hadn't killed Ato.
It wasn't your fault, Tsubasa. Nobody's trying to blame you for anything.
That's right. We're all really grateful for what you did. Mistress Tsubasa, I can comfort you. Can I comfort you with the longest, deepest kiss you've ever had? Can I? I really want to.
Let's just forget about Ato. The killing game's over now anyway. If the first sponsor was a zombie like we had theorized, it was still possible they could come back at some point. However, the bees that had been their strongest weapon were dead now. Without those bees, we could definitely take out the sponsor by ourselves. There was nothing to be afraid of anymore. What we need right now is more cryptoglobin to fully power the escape pod, and now comes Dalsha. And we have a perfect candidate for who can provide us with that. Right, the Squad Zero commander, Dalsha. They're actually mentioning that he's the Squad Zero, the first commander we fought in the tutorial. I talked about this. It's the same guy. Boom, baby. Boom. I told you. Told you I was not going crazy. I'm surprised my memory worked so, like, extensively like that. But yeah. I knew the moment I saw him. Wait, I think this guy is the first commander, and I was right. However, how the fuck is he alive? Hiroko supposedly absorbed him. So is it a clone? Is it what? Exactly. Hiroko absorbed him. So, like I said, he could be a clone. He could be some sort of like, I don't know, man. It's weird. Ato died in this timeline, and Ato showed up again. So I don't think it's past the realms of possibility. But remember that his cryptoglobin was yellow. So this makes me think that maybe he's someone else. Did you check the VN sprite of that commander? You mean like in the tutorial? I don't think there was one in the tutorial. There was one here in the time we fought him in this timeline, but not in the tutorial. I don't think there was, at least. I could like double check this after the stream, but I don't think there was. However, their battle design is exactly the same. They are the same person. Or at least their shape are the same person. The only thing that changes between them is the color of the details. Whereas the first time I fought them in the tutorial, they were red, just like all the commanders, and this timeline they were yellow. If the VN sprite was different, it could have been a shapeshifter commander or a clone. I mean, the only real shapeshifter we fought was the Moko commander. And we know that all the commanders have different abilities, so I would doubt that they actually have multiple commanders with the same ability. Right? And by the way, that's Parmith. I believe. Pretty sure that's Parmith. I believe it's a clone. That's like my running theory. And it's been since we found him the first time. Because like I was a little thrown off by the yellow appearance of him. Right, the Squad Zero commander, Dalsha. We have to find a way to beat him and take his cryptoglobin. Huh? Commune, have you finished developing the poison that can help with that?
What do you think I am? It was already done and dusted a while ago. So we can beat Dalsha now? Indeed, so long as you proceed with caution. My poison will break down his invincible defense, but Dalsha will still be a formidable foe.
We have to come up with a foolproof strategy to beat him when he shows up at the academy, whatever that may be. After our meeting, we started preparing for our battle against Dalsha. And then, when night fell...
And there, I finally got the fire started, everyone.
I cast fire.
Nice. We lit a bonfire in the schoolyard as a memorial for all of our friends who had lost their lives in the invader hunt. Closing our eyes, we observed a moment of silence and mourning.
Kyoshika, Moko, Kurara, Ava. Our fight against the sponsor is finally over. Mother, may you rest in peace. Have no fear. My sister and I will be fine by ourselves.
Sorry for making you ingest that poison, Kyoshika. I hope this fire can ease some of your pain. Thank you for protecting us, Mr. Yakushiji.
We're only alive because of you. Thank you for sacrificing yourself to save us, Shilma. Mistress Hidoko, thanks for deigning to hang out with someone like me. Thanks for being my friend.
Hideko, we did it. You protected us all. If Hideko hadn't set up the anti-sponsor alliance, we'd all have perished in the invader hunt. Not just her, everyone else who died after her became lights of hope that guided the 8 of us to where we were now. We mourned the souls of those who had died in the game for many hours. But we knew we couldn't mourn forever. We still had a war to fight. Alright, everyone. It's time to dry our tears and discuss what we do for the next battle. Press through the pain and look to the future. Everyone wiped their tears away at my rallying call and looked up. We got some food and beverages from the cafeteria and began our war council. It was clear everyone was simply trying to put on a brave front at first, but as we ate and drank, we started to cheer up for real. Hey, lovely, man. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Lovely. Oh, man. It's so sad to see just that this is like our entire team right now. We lost so many people. But man, we got to enjoy the connections we have left, right? They mean a lot. Pretty soon, it was just like old times.
The way your festivals are held is truly intriguing. Such a different culture from ours.
Dance with me, commune. I'll teach you how we did it back in the Tokyo residential complex.
Takumi, we can't let them outshine us. Let's dance till we drop. I'll teach you how to do the lambada.
The one with all those sensual hip movements? Yeah. Go dance with yourself.
Not gonna lie, I've never been to a party like this before.
Aww.
Mostly because I never get invited to cultural festivals or sports meets.
With me around, you'll never be shunned like that again.
Aww.
Let's hang out every day and talk about everything under the sun.
Literally half of the team was lost in this route. More than half, actually. Especially if you consider Ava as part of the team. Because, we basically lost, like, yeah, we lost, like, 8 people in total, counting Ava. Well, Siri and Inigo, too, so 10. Kind of depressing. Still have FB, though. Theoretically.
Brother dearest, I want to play with fireworks. Can we use the gift-o-matic to make some?
That's my brilliant little sister for you. We'll make the biggest and brightest firework display anyone's ever seen.
After that, we kept chatting about anything that came to our minds, never running out of topics for conversation. Some kept drinking and eating, others dozed off as they grew tired. We all had fun in our own ways until late into the night. Do we have a moment between us and Tsubasa before the day ends? No, okay. Huh? I opened my eyes to a blue sky unfurling in every direction.
Oh, that's right. Last night.
We talked until it was almost dawn, then decided we wanted to see the sunrise together. It was so nice that I decided to lie down and apparently ended up dozing off. My foggy brain turned idle thoughts over in my head, and as I got up, I felt a strange presence behind me. Is that Tsubasa? I quickly whirled around only to see something that made me doubt my eyes. Is it gonna be Eito?
What the?
Hello, Daosha. What the fuck? Oh my god.
Daosha!
Falling asleep all sprawled out in the open like this in the midst of a war. Not the most sensible idea.
This is terrifying, man. I thought it was Tsubasa. Oh, now you can get a good look at like Takami's t-shirt. I'm a little too petrified to something. I can't read. He's a warrior. He wouldn't do a surprise attack. Exactly. Yeah, it makes perfect sense for his character. Cause like the whole deal was that he wanted to fight us, right? He wanted to like actually have a one-to-one mano-a-mano with us in the Defense Academy. So not one-to-one mano-a-mano. That's not the right words for it. But he wanted a real showdown in the academy, not a silly battle in the middle of nowhere. The teacher catching you cheating, more like catching you sleeping in class. How did Daosha get into the school? What happened to the alarm? What's going on? I was completely overwhelmed with confusion. Takumi, you're already up. Morning. Oh man, we overslept and missed the sunrise. Huh? Daosha!
Excuse me, but what is with this level of excitement first thing in the morning? Invader!
Invader alert! Wake up, everyone!
What's going on? How did you get through without tripping the alarm? I wonder if he's not like Invader blooded, Commander blooded. What? Because like, huh? I wonder what the alarm uses to like. I'm starting to wonder, like, what does the alarm use to identify enemy presence? Because we know from, like, when we brought Commune here, that, if you, like, come here next to someone who is a defender, the alarms are not triggered, right? From when we brought Commune, we know that. So I wonder if Daosha just tagged along somewhere, or maybe... Huh.
Alarm? What are you talking about?
As we were debating, the others showed up one by one. Where's Nozomi? Oh, there it is. How did Daosha get into the school? Is the alarm down?
It is likely he simply walked through the wall of fire. He's invincible by his very nature.
Okay. Fair enough. Interesting.
As long as those flames remain undisturbed, the defense system will not detect anything.
I was gonna say, yeah, maybe the thing is tied to the flames. That's very educational and all, but why are you so familiar with the security system? I wonder if Commune designed the security system, dude. She's way too familiar, right? And she's like a brilliant scientist, weapon lady, researcher. Is she the one who designed the Defense Academy? Is that possible? She's way too familiar. Huh.
Before defecting, I was the head of the intelligence department, in charge of analyzing the school's defenses.
Okay.
Shoot. Little Lottie Shrine Maiden over here was a former enemy?
You must be the maiden sage commune. You have fallen far from the light of God. I suppose you must have your reasons, but know that I show no mercy to any who makes an enemy of me. You shall perish alongside these invaders.
Damn it, I wasn't expecting to have to fight him like this. I like the casual chats with Dasha there. Yeah, Dasha is actually kind of a bro. All that prep work was for nothing. Now we're going to be wiped out. But just as that thought went through my mind. Like, look at this, man. Look at this. Dasha's such a bro, man.
1 minute. That is all you get. Go and get yourself ready for the battle. Do not disappoint me.
With that, Dasha turned away and put some distance between us. Looks like we've been saved by his Skoto cavalry. Chivalry. I keep mispronouncing this word.
Huh?
He did mention he didn't like to do sneak attacks before, right? Fighting fair and square. I'm a fan.
Hell yeah. Not so much when we're the ones about to fight him. We'll go with the strategy we discussed before. His cryptoglobin is what we need. His cryptoglobin is what we need to finally escape from the school. Once we got our infusers ready, the decisive battle began. Here we go, man. Oh, this is gonna be so fun. We're fighting Dasha, baby. And I assume there's not gonna be like a wave of invaders before it. We're just gonna go straight to Dasha. Lovely. So how is this gonna be set up? Oh, never mind. I guess he is throwing us a bunch of little fry first. Do we have them screaming just like the other battles? Oh, is he gonna jump in?
God of the planet, hear my plea and lend me thy strength.
Blood of my bond release!
It is I, the paragon of warfare, Dalshar. I have come. Let us begin. Come and prepare to die.
I will take care of his invincible defense. The rest of you, stick to the plan.
Consider it done. I'll protect my little sister.
Hey.
Our strategy is to make him step on that thing we rigged up yesterday, right?
Oh, okay.
This is a battle of wits, so kill your impulses and stay calm.
Oh, this is gonna be different. Interesting. By the way, I kind of like that we're getting like to see the battlefield from a different angle. That's kind of cool. Okay. So we just need to make him step on that. Effects of piercing attacks, twice in succession. Adds armor, immune to stun. Huh. I wonder how we're gonna do this. Give me a second, let me just take a piss before starting this battle. BRB. I'm back. Okay, let's see how we handle this. I probably should take care of the other sides first. I want to see like him moving for a turn just to see how he does it. But based on his moves, I would assume I would need to like have Takumi positioned here so that he would target him and just stop on the mine. 'Cause the objective is, yeah, we just need to hit him with the poison trap. So that's not gonna be too bad.
It's killing game time!
All right, let's study the other sides.
I'm ready. Taking the shot. Ugh, so tired.
Let's get to the killing. Okay, okay.
Dude, seriously, I cannot hit this guy from here? Damn. Hang on, I'm thinking a little bit.
I can't wait.
He does not have counterattack, by the way. This is important because usually all of them have, so I just every time I just plan my stuff considering they do, but in this case we don't need to worry about it.
Leave it to me. All good.
Thanks. My turn. Here. Got it. Here we go. Say when. Time to use it. Ready when you are.
Wait, this didn't work? I keep forgetting that you can't combine Nozomi's thing with this.
There. Let's go. My turn. Take that. Oh, I've got this.
Let's do it to it!
Could do this. I'm trying to think here if I should really worry about this side for now.
Let's go!
I think I'm actually just gonna put some fences.
Ready when you are. This should slow them down.
Just gonna watch out for the other sides first.
Here goes.
I think I'm gonna do this.
Try this on for size. Hardly a challenge.
I'm good to go.
Then this.
How about this? Such a beautiful death.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, this is not good.
Let's get to the killing.
I think I'm just gonna kill a bunch of small guys. And now
Let's do this.
I'm gonna give you a defense potion, I believe.
This should do it.
Yeah, that should be good.
Say when.
I'm gonna walk back a little bit. No, that's pointless. How much move do you have? 8 move. So actually,
Time to use it. Here we go.
I'm gonna try doing this. Let's see.
I should have been more careful.
Yeah, I should have moved Nozomi to the other side. I had a suspicion he would actually try to target Nozomi. gonna do this.
I've got you.
I owe you.
Nice. Okay, now
Let's go.
kind of want to do this. Actually, because yeah, he can actually hit us from pretty far. He would have to step here to hit Nozomi.
Here we go.
Yeah, I need to lure him to this side. I think this is gonna work. I think this is gonna work. We're a little vulnerable here, but that's no big. That's okay. Let's try to take care of this first.
Let's do it to it!
Oh, I wanted to do this. Hold on. I think I can do it still. Hold on.
Hi-ya!
Garamei's gonna be stunned, but that's no problem.
Seriously depressing.
Yeah, because I got 2 AP.
Okay,
Nice.
your turn
I'm
now.
taking the wheel.
Do I use an attack potion on you, Tsubasa? I don't know if that's necessary. Let's see here.
I'm good to go.
Yeah, I can use Yugamu here, Ima here.
I guess I'm up.
Well, actually, I might as well use Ima here. Yep.
Out of the way, pest.
Gonna do this.
Time
and then
for me to move.
Yugamu does this. Then Kako shoots this guy.
I'm all set. Ready? Aim.
Okay.
I'm feeling weaker.
I like our odds here. Yeah, Daosha would have to step. I think Nozomi could go
Locked and loaded.
a little more to this side. And I think that's how I'm gonna call it, actually. Actually, you know, Nozomi, what are you doing?
I'm good to go.
Step here, because then he's gonna be forced to go towards Takumi.
Stay back.
I owe you. I'm good whenever. Just a quick dropout.
Okay. So, is this gonna work? Oh? I think it did. I think it just did, brother.
I'm spent.
Wait, it didn't? Oh no, it did. It actually did. Okay, I was a little concerned. Like, how did this not work?
It's time. Take this, old man.
His stanky.
This is poison gas.
The effect of the poison will take some time to set in. Fall back and regroup for now.
Okay. That was not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, yeah, now that his does not have the aura.
Guessed there was a poison that could work on me. My vaunted defense has come crumbling down.
Don't turn tail and run just because your invincibility's gone. We urgently need you to die for us.
Yes.
Now why would I run? I have been waiting to be cornered like this my entire life. I've always fought to die in battle.
I can respect that.
To die?
To die on the battlefield is the fate of all true warriors. Do you not also long for the pleasure of an honorable death?
Absolutely not. All we want is to live.
Damn.
Life and death are but two sides of the same coin. For you to live, you must put your enemy to death. Now, the time has come.
This is interesting. I like this dialogue.
To gain the life you so deeply desire.
Here we go, man. I assume this might be possibly the final battle in this timeline. Let's see if we can one-turn him. As per tradition. Okay, so he has 80 HP, does not have counterattack, which is gonna make this... Oh, no, never mind. Now he has counterattack. Never mind. Oh, who are you? Never found someone like you. Okay, he's a flight type, right? So Airblade's gonna do a lot of damage. Yes, Airblade does a lot of damage. Interesting. Does as much as Impact Stab. What else do you got? You don't have your defense ability anymore. Yeah, these enemies are pretty strong. I think I'm gonna boost Takumi's Himonima right from the get-go. I think this is gonna be a little bit of a tricky battle, man. And we can't use we cannot use fences against him because he can just fly over them. So I can't, like, yeah.
Here we go. Harder.
Gonna do this. I kind of want to get Kako in here, actually. I feel like Kako would be a valuable player to have on this side, and I don't think she can do much here.
I'll do my best.
I mean, I guess she can shoot this guy, but do I really want to do that?
I'll do my best.
So I want my damage, right? I really do want my damage. I have a plan. I have a plan. Let's shoot this guy.
Try and dodge this.
I'm good.
So tired.
I'm gonna do... Yeah, actually, attack potion, my boy.
Okay, okay. Ha! I guess I'm up.
And then I do this.
I'll blow you away. All too easy.
Let's get to the killing.
Right now, Yugamu is this.
Stinks, doesn't it? Time for me to move. I'm good to go.
And then just this again.
Experiment time.
Right? On this front, we cannot allow this guy to live. This guy is bad.
Here we go.
Ready when you are.
Do I ult here?
It's killing game time.
I could ult. Yeah, but then Tsubasa won't be able to do much.
Let's go.
I don't know if this is a great idea, but I'm gonna do it.
Okay, okay. Go, Giant of Fire. It's killing game time. Here we go. This is perfect here. It's killing game time.
Now, should I do this? Wait, I don't think I can even do this. Now, let's kill these two. Let's take it easy.
Drop dead.
And I think I'm gonna use the 2 AP I have just on the main front here. Let's see. I think I could just like hit Dalsha. Cause like my plan Rotten Kinder Surprise must go down. Yeah, we don't want those. My plan was like to lure Dasha to this side so I could spring trap Kako here and shoot him. Which I think is a valuable enough plan. Like, honestly, I think just having the characters on this side is good. But then he can hit like twice. He can hit the two of them at the same time, which I don't like.
Let's go.
So I'm actually gonna back out on that strategy. Let's see what I can do here. I could attack Potion here, but then he's gonna counter attack. Yeah, we actually need to be extremely careful here.
Let's do this. My turn.
Okay, now let me see one thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Agility potion gives me move +3, so this would not help me.
Here we go.
Nah, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill, man. Okay.
Let's go. Say when. That's it.
All right, let's see. Oh, he's still gonna hit the two of us. Damn it. Okay, what did you do to us? Move down and attack down. Seriously? Oh, I like this battle. This is a little... Yeah, this is a little annoying. Interesting.
That all you got?
I can still fight.
Man, and I can't move Nozomi there. I need to use an attack potion on her. Agility potion, sorry.
I'm okay. I'll set it up. I'll never surrender.
Oh, this heals status effect. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so this actually works perfectly for me. Gonna have you here.
I'll patch you up.
Thanks. I've got this.
All right, now we can cook. Or can we? Yes, we can actually. Okay, attack potion on Takumi.
This should do it. Good to go.
And an air blade.
Yeah. Ready when you are.
And air blade again. Didn't heal Dasha.
Good to go.
Thank God it didn't. Kill this guy because this guy does a lot of damage.
All right. Say when.
Kind of entertaining the thought of doing this. Although I feel like a smarter idea would to have like Dasha next to them and then it'll use like an ult, right? Or I could like take one turn. Do we have? I feel like we have the liberty to do that actually. Yeah, because these guys do a lot of damage. They deal more damage than Dalsha actually. I'm gonna do this.
One last strike.
Because I still got Kako.
Take care.
I have my Kako strategy here. Like we're cool. We don't need to worry. Now the problem here is how do I position Nozomi in such a way that Dalsha cannot hit the two of them? I believe he can't hit us two from here because there's gonna be an enemy on his way. But I might be wrong. Let's see.
I owe you.
All right, Kako, my beloved.
I'll do my best.
Come here. Ah, that's a perfect place for sniping, brother. I like this.
I'm ready.
Take that, Mr. Dalsha.
I'm all set.
Should I attack potion her? I think I only have one attack potion. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on that one.
Here goes. I'll do my best. Taking the shot. Leave it to me.
I just need one more turn.
Ready? Aim. So tired.
I'm good whenever. This should slow them down. I'm taking the wheel. Just a quick drop off.
I don't even know what I'm doing, man. Just having fun at this point.
This should slow them down.
Okay, he went after Kako. Okay, that bomb did a number on Tsubasa, poor girl.
Feeling weaker.
Making Tsubasa kamikaze attack, yeah. Pretty much. Okay, Dadami finish up this little guy here.
Uh-oh, dead already.
Alright, I think we can use Takumi now.
Let's do this.
I believe so, because I can shoot, I can hit for well, normally 4 and then 5 an attack potion, that's 25. And then I have extra turns. Yeah, let's finish this battle.
Good to go. Time to use it. I've got this. Here. Ready when you are. Take this. Let's do this. Ha! Ready when you are. Yeah! Let's do this. Ha!
I kind of want Kako to have the final blow.
Here we go. One last strike.
This was a fun battle. I liked this one. It was kind of like harder than the others we had. A little bit, right?
I'll do my best.
I really liked it.
I'll give it all I've got.
Nice. GG's, thank you. Here we go, man. That was fun.
So I've lost. The time of my destruction is upon me. But I have no regrets. I die a warrior.
I still don't get it. Deep down, doesn't everyone want to keep on living?
Not really, man. There's different people with different beliefs.
In this world, sometimes death is more constructive than continuing to live.
Interesting.
When I defied that woman, I was ousted from my position as a hero. Imprisoned. I despaired of dying in that emptiness. I am truly grateful you all appeared. Because now I can die on the battlefield as a warrior.
Thank you for fighting honorably.
Damn, I love how you voiced that.
You could have massacred us if you'd opted for a sneak attack instead.
Yeah. I'm glad you were the last enemy we had to face.
I hope he is the last enemy, Tsubasa.
It was an honor to have you as my last opponents as well. You are all true warriors. Now, finish me off like the warriors you are, and enjoy your reward of life.
And then Vashnus shows up and sucks his cryptoglobin. Can you imagine? Oh boy. That would be very funny. Oh my god.
Vashnus.
Foolish old man. Why would you think
let these invaders live!
Oh. 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 Oh, man, I love this game.
Veshness, you're still alive.
That's too funny. Oh, man. It's too good. It's too good. Here we go again.
I thought we blew you up with that bomb.
No, you didn't. Cause yeah, it was a loose thread. Like I said it jokingly, but deep down I was aware that this was likely what was gonna happen because we still had a loose thread on Veshness. We never explained what happened to her. Man, I love this game.
You really presumed I could be killed by your paltry weaponry? Certainly, I was a little scratched up, but I have since made a full recovery, thanks to the blood of this old bag of bones.
Veshness spit her words out angrily and crushed Dalsha's remains underfoot.
Are you crazy? Stepping on your own ally like that? Surely nothing I do now can be as crazy as what you have already done.
Yeah, massacred her entire species.
I heard from that so-called sponsor about your little killing game.
The sponsor was leaking information about us to Veshness? I mean, I assumed she just eavesdropped on it. I didn't think about that, actually.
The invader hunt. How dare you treat my adorable pets as targets for some mindless sport? Nevertheless, your indiscriminate killing spree has also given me some unexpected benefits.
Such as the fact that we have been dying too. Some of us have been executed because of the rounds.
Like what?
Yeah, I'm a little confused on that.
Solidarity fostered by hate.
Okay, damn. That's one way to put it.
You have angered so many people that my army has grown larger and more unified than before.
I'm curious to see what army you got.
We are the strongest we've ever been. All of us fueled by an intense hatred for you vile invaders. You, on the other hand, are dwindling in numbers. Our next attack will certainly end in your untimely demise.
Is this gonna be day 100?
Just wait. The day will soon come when my army levels this school to the ground. And all of you with it.
Okay. With that declaration, Veshness turned her back on us. With no regard for us standing there dumbfounded, she calmly left. Okay, brother, the queen is back. Okay, interesting. I mean, solidarity fostered by hate makes perfect sense. I'm just curious, do they actually have any more commanders, or does she actually just mean like the small fry are united? Because I believe we massacred every single one of them at this point, unless there's more that we just don't know about. However, I will say, remember how we had these like bunch of battles with the screaming people and whatnot? I wonder if now all the people who are quote-unquote not meant for fighting are actually like super doubling down on the war and actually pumped up to get us killed. And now they're all like you said, in unison wanting to just chop our heads off. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe they don't have commanders, but just a great dedicated army. Our dim hope that this fight would be over once we defeated Dalsha was thwarted by Veshness' sudden reappearance. She would be leading her massive army in an all-out attack against the Academy soon. That fact plunged our hearts and mind into deep despair. Savor progress? Yeah, I will. Alright. I think I'm gonna call it here. Now let's play for 10 more minutes. Whatever. Day 88. I still can't believe Veshna survived. Or that her army's grown even stronger.
They became serious about taking us out because we were so aggressive during the hunt.
Perhaps this was the sponsor's ultimate objective all along.
Why do you say that? I was more of thinking as a backup plan, because if the sponsor had Ato's desires of extermination, Ato would want to kill us all in the end, so maybe it was like insurance. Maybe he was like aware that he could be killed at some point, and he leaked out information to Veshna so that she would take over once he was out of the game.
They organized a game that made us hunt down every single skull invader we saw. Knowing all the time it would foster hatred among the invaders, eventually boiling over and exploding into all-out war. That kind of full-scale fighting is sure to create an astounding number of dead bodies.
Aha! So the sponsor got tons of dead bodies by making both sides take each other out. It's sounding more and more like the first sponsor really was a zombie. I guess, yeah.
We're still playing out the sponsor script even after they're gone, exactly. Just creating the cemetery for them to feast on.
How big do you think Veshna's final attack will be? If that side is truly unified, the number of combat organisms will be the likes of which we've never seen before.
Interesting. How can we even defend ourselves against that?
And Veshna's is even stronger than Dasha, right?
She did just absorb a scripted Globin.
What an impossible game to try and win.
Everyone started looking gloomy. Who could blame us? We were all filled with dread. We thought our fight would be over once Dasha was defeated, but that hope had been turned into utter despair. This couldn't go on. We were being paralyzed by fear. As their leader, I had to do something. Let's talk about our bright future ahead. Aw, man. It's exactly what Tsubasa did for you, and now you're doing it for them.
Well, what's gotten into you all of a sudden?
Dwelling on gloomy stuff is only going to make us gloomier. So let's talk about what our dreams for the future are. This is an order from your leader. I'll even start us off. I ignored everybody's confusion and started talking about my dreams.
Once we're back on the artificial
Aw,
satellite,
man.
I'm going to become roommates with Tsubasa, Yugamu, and Darumi.
This is adorable. They're actually bringing it up again, but now, like, Takumi's the one fantasizing over it. That's adorable.
We're gonna rent a cheap but big house and live together in abject poverty.
He's paraphrasing her. These are literally her lines down to the quote.
Becoming penniless roommates with my friends. That's my current dream.
Those are Mikako and Ima being left out. I guess. I mean, Ima and Kaka just need each other. Nozomi, I guess, is gonna like start living with the commune.
Wait a second, Takumi. That was my dream. You can't just poach it like that.
It just means you and I have the same dream, Tsubasa. Just like we should. You and I are united in mind and body in more ways than one.
Stop, not in front of all these people.
Really not appreciating this sudden unsolicited info dump, kites?
Wow, united in mind and body. So suggestive. What? What is it? What is being united in mind and body suggestive of?
Close your eyes, commune. You're too young for this. Yugamu, you're next. What are you gonna do when we get back? Any future plans, dream jobs? I guess Yugamu has to finish off his mission of killing that one girl in the hospital, right? Dream job, you say? Ideally, I'd like to do something medicine related. I think I've taken enough lives, so I want to use my knowledge about the human body to save lives instead. This is so fitting! This is so fucking poetically fitting for Yugamu. Wow. This just makes me smile. I think you'd make a great doctor. You've already saved my life plenty of times. How about you, Doremi? What are you going to do? He's just gonna try to cuck us. That's our goal. Hey! Oh my god, yes! Yes!
What a stupid question. Infiltrating an eroge company, of course. I'll start as a janitor and work my way up to become director of my own project. Then I'll flood the spineless adventure game industry with my erotic fantasies. Fucking based. Wow, when did you become so optimistic, Doremi?
You call this being optimistic? What about you two? What do you want to do on the artificial satellite? Just live my life out peacefully with Commune, I guess. Take daily walks, go shopping, and enjoy life like an ordinary person.
I do not expect a life of easy as a refuge, but I will use my skills and abilities to overcome any obstacle.
I'll support you however I can too. That's what I promised Ava. Your turn, Imo and Kako. If you have any dreams, we'd love to hear them.
It just so happened Brother Dearest and I were discussing this matter the other day.
I wonder if Kaka's gonna open up a detective agency and Ima's gonna be like the Watson to her Sherlock. Wants to make it to the satellite, will volunteer to distribute food to any children in need. Oh my god, man, I'm gonna fucking cry. This is adorable. Oh man. Damn. These fucking people are so nice. Wow, man. I'm gonna fucking cry. We really should balance out all the bad things we did here with some good stuff. Surprisingly, not what I would expect it from you. Exactly, not at all. But it kind of fits based on their upbringing as as two kind of runaways who had to scrape by for food. Man. Yeah, exactly. After he got influenced by Takemaru, all his development, and it's so good, right? Because in timeline 0, Ima stabbed Takemaru, and now in this timeline, Takemaru's pushing Ima forward to be a better person. It's amazing, man.
And what could be better than helping children who were just like us in the past? That's an awesome dream to have. I'll help too. I'll build a powerful cooking stove for you.
You'll likely need medical assistance as well. That's where I come in. I can help with that. As we spoke about our plans and dreams, our faces became brighter and brighter. Painting a vivid mental picture of a bright future is a great way to shake yourself out of the paralysis of despair. That was what I learned that night. Not to mention, being around Tsubasa infused me with even more life. Let's all beat Veshness together. Her cryptoglobin will definitely be strong enough to activate the escape pod. Then we'll be able to make our dreams come true. Thus, energized and looking forward to the future again, everyone started preparing for the final attack with renewed determination. Oh boy, that was lovely. That's perfect to leave off on. Ah man, I love this game. What a beautiful image of the future of these guys, man. It's so fitting for all of them, right? Based on the events that played out in this route and everything that happened, just makes so much sense. Yugo becoming a fucking medic is wild. I love it. Yeah, Kako and Ima's, it's so good because just like I said, I think you put it perfectly. After Takemaru's influence, they because if you think about it, it's very well written because Ima and Kako are these two characters who were kind of especially Ima, I would say, they didn't care about anyone else. They only cared about themselves, sorry. And in Timeline 0, Ima was even hey, I don't give a shit about fighting, I don't give a shit about this war or about any of you. All I care about is protecting myself and my dear sister. As long as that's fact, I don't give a shit what you do. So they were very selfish people, and Takemoto is the opposite of selfish. Takemoto is arguably one of the most selfless people here in Last Defense Academy, and after spending so much time under his influence and living together next to him and seeing how protective he was of them, it only makes sense that they would start to rethink the way that they behave and just their lives in general and try to act more like this in the end, right? Try to make a difference, make a good in the world for the people that have it rough. Just like Takemoto did, right? From selfish to selfless. So there's layers to it, and I think it's really cool how it worked out in the end. It's adorable, man. And I think Yugamo, on Yugamo's side too, because Yugamo is someone who takes a bunch of lives, who took lives for a living. But in this academy, you know, he had to work together with these people. He had to actually, like, team up with them and save their lives more than once, just like he did to Nozomi, because, you know, his life kind of depended on it. But upon doing that and these acts of salvation, he kind of had a cognitive reframe on what he should be doing in life. So, again, just lovely stuff, man. I just love all of it. And I love how Takumi, like, pulled up the influences of Tsubasa and is using her motivators to actually spring everyone back into joy, right? I just love it. It's so good. Anyway, I need to go to work. Unfortunately, I can't play this for a living. I love it. Very adorable stuff. I am really excited to see how Veshna's attack gonna play out on allegedly day 100. I don't know how that's gonna work. I was very surprised at Eito being the sponsor. I was not expecting that by any stretch of the imagination. Caught me off guard. I did call the time traveling shenanigans, but I did not see Eito coming at all. I'm surprised that Tsubasa killed him. But now the question still remains, like, who was the first sponsor? What was going on when the killing game started? And what is the aftermath of this? How do we explain Eito's, like, time traveling here? Do we explain it in this timeline? Is it something we're gonna explore in a different timeline? I guess we're gonna find out, because there's so many questions still in the air, and the game is far from over. So, thank you all for coming. Thank you, Zubda Artso and Ponta, for showing by once again for another session of 109 Last Defense Academy. We're gonna come back to this in 2 days from now on Wednesday. Tomorrow we're starting a new game, and that's gonna be that. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next stream. Thank you. Bye-bye. See you later. Good day at work. Shoot, man. Bye-bye.